I'm like, oh no. Tick tock, everybody. You know what I mean?
Really gonna perpetrate, cause this 38 will be designated for all those that hate it like this. Man, I'm contemplating. Your moves, you lose, now your hot, you gave me new moves, more dudes, now the top, you made me same rules, new crews, now the first.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back. I am Van, and we are all the LFR family. We about to check out some Josh Wolf. The name of this one is Cops Caught Me Driving High. Huh? I was floating, baby. Then I see the lights. God dang it, that's petty. I hope that's not what happened. All right, I need to hear this one. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Let me go ahead and down my tools. Follow me on IG, please. All right, I go live on there every day.
I was driving home from the Comedy Store one night, which is where I perform when I'm in LA, and it was about 1 in the morning on a Wednesday night. And so, you guys, doesn't mean anything to you, but when I drive home, I live off of Ventura Boulevard, and near my house, Ventura Boulevard is like 4 lanes wide, and it's straight. And when I drive home at 1 in the morning on a Wednesday, nobody's on the road. So I'll always light a joint 2 miles from my house. Why 2 miles from my house? I appreciate you asking. Because through a lot of trial and error, I have found that 2 miles takes 3 songs. Right? And at the end of that third song, I'm pulling into my driveway, and that's when the weed is really hitting me. It's science, guys. It's science, right? So I feel good. 3 songs, 2 miles, pull into the driveway, you're high. So I hit the 2 mile mark, and I light up my joint. I roll up the windows. I'm hotboxing myself. And I decide I'm going to listen to 3 Allman Brothers songs, right? And so I'm picking them out. I pick out the 3rd song, and I let out a huge puff of smoke. I know I'm going to be super high. And I look up, and I see a sign that says, "You are now entering a DUI checkpoint." And I was like, oh, no.
Oh, my gracious.
No. Now, what's my first instinct?
Oh, man.
Turn around. Do you know why I didn't do that? For sure the cops have thought of that. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's no way you can get out of a DUI by doing this. Well, I don't want to drive over there. That's not going to get you out of the ticket, you know? So I'm like, I just got to drive through. So I roll down the windows. I get a little air tornado going, you know what I mean? And I get in a long line of cars. And at the other end of the line, there's a police officer. And he's either pulling people over or he's letting them go through. So I'm waiting in line, and one song goes by, and I'm like, oh, no. Tick tock, everybody. You know what I mean? At the end of that 3rd song, I'm going to fucking jail if I am still in this line. So I'm sitting there, I'm getting nervous. Middle of the line, 2nd song ends, and I'm like, and by the way, guys, it's not that I'm not used to being in line when I'm high, but there's usually a fucking burrito at the other end of the line, you know what I mean? Not some dude who's gonna ruin my life, you know? Check in, 2nd song ends. I go up to the front, there's 1 car in front of me, 3rd song ends, and I'm as high as I'm gonna be, which is pretty high. 3rd song ends, but he lets this woman go through. And I was like, oh, shit. There's hope. He's letting people go through.
Sober people.
Anybody, by the way, and anybody who's ever been high or high in front of a cop or high driving, you'll understand this. So all I'm thinking when I'm pulling up to the cop, all I'm thinking the entire time is, just don't look high. I was practicing my not high face in the rear view. I was like, you know, doing a little, I was trying to look as cool as I could, you know. But for whatever, and I landed on a face that I thought for sure was going to keep me out of jail. But for whatever reason, when I pulled up to the cop, that's not the face that came out. When I pulled up to the cop, I went like this. Like I went full Forrest Gump on this dude. Hey, Lieutenant Dan. You know? And he just goes, can you pull it over for me, please? I pull it over, right? And he walks up to the car and he goes, you roll down the window, please? I said, yes, sir. And I'm not kidding, guys. Like I rolled it down maybe an inch. And I just kind of leaned back and I go, how are you tonight? And because it was the only thing he could fit in my car, dude stuck his lips in my window. And he goes just like this. He goes, "Can you roll it down a little more for me, please?" Right? Now, look, guys, I'm high, right? So all he's got is his lips in my window, which means the top half of his face is over my car. All I can see is his mouth moving like this. And when you're high, I don't care who it is. That's fucking funny, right? So this dude is talking to me like this, and I'm sitting in the front seat like, nah. And I just see him go, "Roll down the fucking window." And I was like, "Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right." I rolled down the window, and as soon as I rolled down the window, my man stuck his head in my car like a fucking velociraptor. He was all... And he just started sniffing my face, just... And I was freaking the fuck out! For sure, he could see the heartbeat in the side of my neck, like vlegang, vlegang, right? You know when you can feel your heartbeat in every orifice? You know when your asshole has a heartbeat? You know what I'm talking about? That's when you know you're scared, when your asshole's like, "Get us!"
Hey, do it feel like we're sitting in the back of the club looking at them? Like, I mean, well, not me, because I'm actually facing you all the same way he is. That's a little weird. You know what I mean? That's kind of weird now that I look at it now. But when I look up at him, it kind of look like I'm looking...
Asshole has a heartbeat. You know what I'm talking about? That's when you know you're scared, when your asshole's like, "Get us out of here!" You know?
Get us out of here!
So I thought I was going to jail, like, for sure. But as quickly as he stuck his head in my car, he took it out. And he said, "Well, you don't smell like alcohol and marijuana." And I said, "I don't?" I was genuinely surprised. I'm not going to lie to you. I was legitimately surprised. I had just been smoking weed in this car 50 feet ago. How do I not smell like weed? I'm not going to lie to you. I was a little mad at the dude who sold me the weed. I'm like, this is some punk ass shit. I should smell like weed right now. But he, and being a police officer, he kind of caught on to my question. And he said, "Do you think you should smell like it?" And I said, "No, sir. No, sir. I was just at the Comedy Store. And sometimes when you walk through the crowd, somebody might spill a beer on you or something." And I said, "And I hang out in the parking lot, and, you know, and all the other comics smoke weed." And oh, I'm throwing everybody under the bus. I don't give a fuck. Guess who's not going to jail? Your boy!
Your boy!
He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "You don't smell like it." And he said, "Plus your eyes look fine." And I was thinking to myself, well, you're pretty bad at your job, man. I don't feel safe driving through this checkpoint, to tell you the truth. I don't know who you let through ahead of me. You're not good at your job. I don't feel safe with you, I'll tell you what. And then I started to think, how are they going to DUI test us stoners? How? I want to show you guys something, okay? Pay attention. Been smoking weed since noon. Dexterity is not our issue. But we fool pretty easily. I mean, you could trick us, you know what I mean? If he wanted to bust me for DUI, it would have been way easier. He should have just walked up to the car and been like, "How you doing tonight?" "Pretty good, sir. How are you?" "Great. You had any alcohol or marijuana?" "No, sir, I have not." "You done anything to impair your ability to operate a motor vehicle?" "No, sir, I have not." "Great. Well, before I let you go, just wanted to let you know that there is a sandwich on the hood of your car." "What kind of sandwich?"
Yeah, that was dope, man. Y'all let me know what y'all want me to know in the comments below. That was funny. That was funny. I enjoyed that. Please give me another one for me to check out that y'all think is funnier than that one. That was pretty cool. All right. I'll see y'all next time. Love you. Bye.
even to perpetrate, cause this 38 will be designated for all those that hate it like just man, I'm contemplating. Your moves you lose, now your hot you gave me. New moves, more dudes, now the top you made me. Same rules, new crews, now the